Hey everyone, it's Patty here. Last week we talked about the active ingredient in Candida Cleanser and why it's so effective, how it works to kill Candida, etc. Now this week what I want to talk about is, in one sense, how to not self-sabotage yourself during your Candida cleanse and your healing process, and also what my recommendation is to really help you to know your body well enough so that you know what you can handle or not. So I work with a lot of people in our support group. The link is below, the Facebook Candida Cleanser support group. Please join us. What happens is I've worked with hundreds of people who are now going through the cleanse or have gone through the cleanse, and so many times people will ask me, can I eat this? Can I eat this? How long did it take you for this? How long did it take before you, etc., etc. Now, what I answer people all the time is I might share with them my personal story, but I always say, listen, your body is in a different state than where mine might be, have been when I was healing. So depending on where you're at in your healing process, how much damage the Candida did, how long Candida has been doing damage in your body, you might have a different story than I do. And the best way, my best recommendation for what to do as you're healing from Candida, which, number one, I highly recommend the Candida Cleanser because it's the only thing I know of that kills the systemic Candida in your whole body, in the bloodstream, and that's so super important. The next thing is I highly recommend an elimination diet. There's different kinds of elimination diets. One that I would highly recommend is the GAPS diet. It very specifically helps heal the gut lining. It is restrictive. However, there is a simplicity and a freedom in the restrictiveness, and I hope that you can see it in that way because that will actually support your healing journey. And then what you do is you introduce things one at a time, and you will know in your own body if something is going to make you react or not. The biggest mistake I see people do here is they don't do an elimination diet. They get advice from other people telling them, oh, you need to do this, you need to eat this, 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 and this. But you know what? That might not actually work for their body. And, you know, yes, there's supplements that help heal the gut. Those are going to be good for everybody. But certain foods, you know, I see people giving advice saying you should eat this, 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 and this. Honestly, for me, I learned that I couldn't eat tomato, I couldn't eat eggplant, I couldn't eat chickpeas, and for the 2 years before I got really sick, that was like almost all I was eating when I was vegan. And so I had to learn the hard way, and I had to learn on my own truly, really, what is actually causing inflammation in my gut. And it was surprising to me what actually did cause inflammation in my gut. Now, is it going to be the exact same foods that cause inflammation in somebody else's gut? Maybe, but maybe not. So you have to be on this journey knowing that this is about you getting to know your body. Okay, it's not comparing your body to anybody else's body. Yes, there are certain things that do work in everybody. Candida Cleanser is going to kill systemic Candida in everybody as long as they follow the instructions, no matter what. That has been proven. Vitamins that you take, proven. Certain vitamins will help heal the gut lining, yes. However, when it comes to what to eat, this is where I see people self-sabotage themselves the most, and they end up causing more flare-ups or more inflammation, and they create obstacles in their healing process. So remember that it's a unique journey for you, and the best way that you can figure out what you can and cannot tolerate is through an elimination diet. It may just open your eyes, and by following it, you can actually then take a break from the things that do cause your gut inflammation so that your gut can heal. So just imagine, you know, if you have an open wound in your body, in your gut, that's been covered with the infection, right? With the Candida that's been holding on to it, and now you finally removed it. Now you have this open, vulnerable space in your body, cells, rawness that is exposed. So even after you do your Candida cleanse, that's not the time to start eating sugars, because you now have all of this open, vulnerable, wounded places in your body that the Candida has thrashed. So you want to do a healing diet. I do highly recommend GAPS. It helped me a lot, and it helps a lot of people a lot. It's not just the GAPS diet that helps people. It's the fact that it's an elimination diet, and then you can find out very easily what is actually causing your inflammation. And then you will know for yourself what your body can or cannot handle, and then you won't have to be influenced by outside forces. Because how often do we have somebody like our partner or our kids or a friend who says, oh, come on, just have a little bit, you'll be fine. And really, for me, I had to really stand in my power and say, no, that's not going to be fine for me, because my body is different than yours. And actually, what you're doing is really sabotaging my progress if I give in. So I urge you to be strong for yourself, for your own healing, and I truly, truly believe that you can become most optimal in your body again. And I hope that I can be an example for you, because I feel so much more optimal in my body, and it's still a continuous process. There are times when I decide I'm going to try something again for the first time in a few years, and it will knock me out for a few days. So, it's a humbling process, but ultimately I'm so grateful for all of it, because it has shown me where my boundaries really are. It has shown me my true power and sovereign willpower, and that to me is worth more than anything could ever give me. So I'm so grateful, and thank you so much. I wish you happy healing. Much love.